This little video is about the way the eye naturally flows on a web page or a normal page. So it's also called the principle of gravity, and we're reading this out of Introduction to Document Design by Nat Cole Publishing. The eye is naturally attracted to the top left corner of a page. This is shown sort of by this diagram. This is your typical page, and the eye naturally jumps to the top left, and it also naturally finishes off at the bottom right. That means that these two corners, top right and bottom left, are what's called fallow corners. That's a farming term for when you leave a field without planting in it, so it's not doing anything. So that's where you put the least important things on the page. Then there is a little box, the eye resists movement in these directions. So like once I'm reading a page, once I've got down to here, my eye doesn't really want to go back up, and it doesn't really want to go right to left. It generally kind of wants to flow in that direction. And here's an example of how you'd apply that to a design. So this is a poster, and it looks not bad, but this is better because the main info that you want to grab the people's attention is in the top left, and it flows that way. Finishes off with the final bit of info you want them to read. Oh, let's read the caption. The example on the left looks quite nice. However, the important information that has been placed on the top right corner may be overlooked by many readers. Oh, it's info about ticket prices. Who will then not understand what the advertised booklet offers. In the example on the right, the graphics have been placed in the fallow corners, which is like because they're least important, and important information has been placed top left and bottom right, where the information is more likely to be read. What else do they say? The eye tends to read to the right and downwards, place important information in areas of natural eye flow. When a reader from a Western culture looks at a document, their eyes are naturally attracted to the top left corner. They then move across the page and flow down to the bottom right. The eyes resist working against this natural gravity, and if your design requires readers to do so, you will immediately lose a large number of readers. It is important that reading is made as painless as possible if you want to encourage the reader to read and take in the information you're presenting. The direction of the eye flow can be different in different cultures, just as the significance of colours can be. It is always important to research your market if you're designing for different cultures to ensure the right choice of colour and design flow. I think that's all. I'll just check the other. Well, you see, the thing about the second book is it's almost identical. They introduce the section, they say the exact same things. Oh, they've given us another example though. Example of the reading gravity principle used in layout. So here's another example where the things are opposite from how they should be, and this is how they should be. And I do believe that is all.